Hey guys, this is Cliff Hammock with Forerunner Communications, and I'm going to do a quick video today about an integration with Active Social. And as you can see here, I've been a member online with the Active Modules forums since 2004, and actually been using .NetNuke since version 1. What I'm really excited about, and the reason I'm making this video, is some work that I've been doing with Mike at digNuke to help test out and improve the integration that he had with .NetNuke Active Social. And his application that we're working with, the module is called digContest, allows a website owner to conduct a wide variety of contests, whether they be photo contests, photo caption contests, video contests, URL or website contest, and you can see from the list that they've got a nice little collection of modules here, and you can get the whole group for $149. I've actually never used a digNuke product in the past, but I've been real impressed with the work that he's done, the support that Mike has provided during this testing, and I would encourage other people to support him as a module developer. Real quick, I want to look at the documentation, and the part of the documentation for digContest that I want to show you is this wide list of tokens that he's built in here. And the reason that's important is because of the novel approach that he's taken to integrating with Active Social. As it takes advantage or gives me as the owner of an Active Social site the ability to really leverage all of these different tokens during the integration with Active Social. And when we talk about Active Social integration, what we're typically talking about, at least at this point in time, is the ability to write from a module, from a third-party module, into the journal of Active Social, whether that be a profile journal or a community journal or a group journal. And so I'll go over real quick how Mike has done that. This is the contest that I just created, and it's set as the featured contest, and it's called the Favorite Pet Photo Contest. And again, my site, Homeschool Community, is under development and should be going into seed user testing in the next couple of weeks. And this one particular module, I think, is going to add a lot of fun, a lot of ability to interact with my members of my site and keep them involved in the site on a pretty regular basis. And so when you create a contest, you have the ability to set the dates, and I've set the dates for submitting entries as today for this particular contest. The contest will close tomorrow, and the voting will start, and then it'll close the day after voting. And this is just a test contest, as I said, and then the winners will be announced. I've got a closed contest here that I did, and you can actually view the winners, and this is kind of how they line up when you work through a contest. If you go and look at my community journal, you'll see that I've been doing a lot of testing with commenting. You can see when a particular user has added an entry and the name of their entry into a particular contest. You can see when the commenting has occurred, and then you can actually go to that person's journal, and you can see that the comments have been posted there as well. So you can see I'm logged in here as 3 different users. I've got Bruce, who is the guy here. I've got Blake, and I also have a user called JM. And each of these have submitted entries into this contest, and they've been doing commenting about the contest in preparation for the voting, which will occur tomorrow. This is my actual login as my super user account, my host account, and I'll show you real quick. The admin feature here allows you to go in and set specific information. One thing that you want to be sure to do is create your own template folders so that they don't get overwritten when you do upgrades, and that's just part of the overall module settings. And I'm not here really to talk about that today, but just wanted to give you a word of warning that you have ability to leave the default templates or create your own, and it's better to create your own folder and start working from there so you don't lose any information. We get down here to the Active Social integration, and I'm actually got a visibility of posting to the entire community. There may be we might have specific contests where we only post to friends or to a to even people outside of the community. But right now, this particular instance of the module is set up this way. And here is the Active Social integration. And you might notice that there's two entries here per event. And the way that the module developers have been encouraged to move towards by Active Social is to create actual event level and instance level integration, so that if I create another instance of a contest module, I might want that one specifically for video contest, and have one instance for photo contest and one for website contest. And each one of those has the ability to have its own keys, and these keys are used to set up custom journal types in the Active Social journal. So you can see that I've got my keys here. The neat thing that Mike has added is the ability to create your own template. And what this does is, in the standard Active Social integration, you have some fields in the database. And real quick, you can jump over here and see. This is an Active Social database, and this is the journal table. And you can see that you've got a subject field, a summary field, quite a few fields in here. One of them is the journal data, and that is an XML field. And it's not an XML type, it's a group of XML items. And that information, what it controls is the template in digNuke's module allows us to write anything from their token list into this journal data field. So let's jump back out of that real quick. And you can see real quick that there are, I've written a template here that says, actually I've got it here, added entry, and then use the tokens here of the URL and the title so that we can link specifically to that entry to a contest, and then here's the contest URL and the contest name. And I can place that, you'll see, into my profile or my community templates in Active Social, and I can precede that with the name of the user who actually placed it if it's going to be a community template. And if it's going to be a profile template, I might just use the word I, such as, my profile, I added an entry. And then this is an actual list of a particular comment that was put into a contest entry, and this is what came out of it. So what this template allows you to do is write into the body item, and so you can see here the C data that's being written is commented on, and then it actually replaces these tokens. And I think that's kind of a neat way to do it. I've got maybe some concerns and would like to hear from Active Social about how they feel about writing additional information. I mean, typically people are using the subject and the summary and then pulling some data out. In this case, the only data that you have to work with, because you have such a flexible template provided by digNuke, is the body. So you can write your entire the entire information that you want to post back into a journal into this one template, rather than having to reference multiple different fields. You have the ability to do that because you have different URLs being put into here by Active Social, and it's just a little bit of a different approach. And I kind of like it because I've got a lot of flexibility, I've got a lot of power because I have all the tokens that available to me. So let's jump out of this real quick, and we'll go over here to our community summary and look at the custom journal types that I created. And one of those is when a contest has actually been won, and we created a key and assigned that key into the digNuke module, and then we have the templates. So you have the profile, group, and summary. Right now I'm mainly focused on summary and profile, and in the past I would have gone in here into the template, and you have the picture of the person who made the post, and typically I would have put in their link and then go in and actually use some of the other items out of the table, the journal table, such as the subject and the summary and some of the other items. But now all I have to use is the body, and I'm formatting that entire returned amount of code into the body through this extra entry that they provide in digContest. So again, just to tie it back together, here's the body, and if I go over here to the contest and look in the admin section, I've got a template which controls what goes into that body, and this is pretty flexible and pretty powerful. So what I'm going to do real quick is just go back over here to our favorite pet contest through the link, and I'm logged in as Bruce, and this is my particular entry, turkey, and I'm going to add my own comment. Ooh. And the good thing is that they do take into account that there is security related to this, so I have to go into my contest and see that I have a comment waiting approval. So I've approved that. So now if I F5 this page, reload this page, you'll see that the comment I just made is here. If I go into my particular profile journal, you'll see that it says that I commented on this entry for this contest, and here's the actual comment that I made. And all of this, everything after the word I, is controlled through the template that I put in here. And actually this template doesn't cover everything that I added to it. This is the default template, but I added the contest name in here as well. And you'll see when I update, I have an extra record here, and he's posting the information into the summary here, but there have been some people, I think Stephen Webster had mentioned that he even had issues when posting some HTML and some other things into the summary. So everything that I'm accessing, I'm getting it here from the journal data. And what I've done is I've just copied that real quick, and again you'll see we're able to pull in the same kind of information. And if we go down here and snag out the body, which is what I'm using, you'll see that that's all of the information that gets written into the journal. And in addition to my profile, now it says that Bruce, as a user, commented on this entry for this contest, and here was his content. And you could go in here, and as part of the template that Active Social provides, you have the ability to put comments in here. You can take this out if you don't want people to be able to comment about it. That's all part of the template. Okay, so real quick, we've been here almost 15 minutes. I'm going to try to wrap this up. What I would love is to hear from the community about if you like this kind of integration, and maybe we can encourage some other module builders to allow this type of integration with Active Social, which goes one step beyond just the writing basic information, but giving us the ability to create our own templates. Again, this module is available from digNuke, and I'm sure that Mike would really appreciate it if you guys would go snag some of his modules and show him a little bit of love for taking the time and energy it does take to do some Active Social integration. I'll be posting this up on my profile on the .NetNuke Active Social site or Active Module site, and look forward to hearing from you guys.